Welcome to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by Brad Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Miles Turner. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
Yeah, that move was all about the long-term horizon for them. I know it's a little shocking how different this team looks, but given some time, I think things will come together.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Pass to Thibault. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And here's Barnes. Hachimura covering. Barnes, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And it's Doncic missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Thibault comes to help. Outside Adebayo. Good D by
good stuff.
When there was that very early fight.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Pass to Drummond. Now Thibault. Clock at 6. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Focus my shit at.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. And Washington with possession. They trail by 1. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic with it. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Launches it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Barnes. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's Washington with the ball. 5 on the clock. Adebayo up top. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. The Lakers in the lead. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Wade. Drills it from deep.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Drummond for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
Thibault with a steal. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Wizards trail by 3. Here's Wade. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Thibault. Back to Doncic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A change here. Here's Powell. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. And he drops the first.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
He's off on the second. The Wizards trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Ivy outside. Right wing. Here's the Senge. Hartenstein. Powell pulls it
Why
in.
would he try to put that shit back like that?
Here's flag. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
Here's Yakichonis.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Nails it from 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pass to Bryant. Wiggins outside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Beyond the arc.
Early.
The Lakers with a rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Powell for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yakichonis. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top. They lead by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Now here's Ivy. No points yet. Wiggins from long range. Dillingham with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Allen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA, and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's the Singate. And another miss by Washington.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head, because you can't get a better look than that.
Here's Dillingham. On the take. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, if you give Wiggins enough space, he will take and make those type of shots. Very decisive out there.
Here's Dillingham. Jackson for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Los Angeles foul.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting, not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Brian, back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Wade. Tries the spin move. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wade. 4 on the clock. From downtown. On target from range. Wade got his second bucket on the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Making a change here. Los Angeles leading by 4.
Substitution on the court.
Now Doncic. There's the 3. Jackson can't get it to go. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wade, that's good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Chris.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Wade. 9 points in the game. Pass to Shannon. Here's Wade. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And here's Doncic outside. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Wiggins from long range. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Drummond with the screen. Doncic. Yes, it's good. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Tybal with the board. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. And Washington with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. And Shannon gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Another miss by Doncic.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Adebayo up top. Lots of room. Yep, that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
And occasionally, Adebayo will use the jumper to set up the rest of his game offensively.
Here's Doncic. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
That was fucking great.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Fires from deep. And Adebayo with the 3. Adebayo's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Never said Paul Savage sometimes acted a little
DC family and 90
One of the people living the street became the first one to the narrative system. His name is Paul Savage, 75 years old. He's a criminal profile and the former New South Wales homicide detective.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Powell. Pass to Allen.
Come on.
Here's Dillingham. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball.
He works hard behind the scenes. Doesn't follow a lot of authority sometimes. He annoys his guys.
That's their first turnover of the game. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And here's Bryant outside.
Michael Usher is
Now Los Angeles with it. 6-point game. Pass to Dillingham. Into the lane. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
There's 25 seconds left in the second. Here's Bryant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night.
defensive
He
foul.
decided to lay a trap to see if he could catch Paul Savage out.
Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Flag. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I guess Gary tried
Flags got his third basket on the night right there.
That's the end of the first half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Washington up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Wade. Outside Barnes. On the wing, Wade. Here's Adebayo. The Lakers with a rebound.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Here's Wade. 11 points in the game. Left side Adebayo. Back to Wade. Lays out. It's stolen by Thibault. Got a piece of it.
Get that.
Pass the flag.
You lagging? I got the screen on. I cut that joint off. You fucking delayed it. You fucked up.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Washington leading by 3. Here's Wade. And when we talk about NBA wings, Lex, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Stick and that nigga did not
Everybody's going
rise
to
up.
talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Doncic following the three-pointer by Washington. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Bryant outside. Thompson left side. And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Adebayo grabs the board. Washington leading by 7. Back to Ivy. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Up and in on the layup. Ivy's got 5.
And this is exactly what Ivy wants to do. Get downhill.
Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
Barnes, it's good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
From deep, here's Doncic.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Bryant outside. Back to Adebayo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ivy, right side. Connects from downtown. Ivy's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
To stop the run. And it's Doncic missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Fires in the triple.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Here's Flag. He has 6. That one goes. Count it.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Ivy outside. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Ivy's got 11 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Powell. It's rebounded by Washington. Ivy with the ball. 11 points in the game. Bryant, no good.
We have these kinds of things happening in the homicide squad. Internal politics and so on.
105 left in the third quarter.
The ultimate victim.
Pass to Drummond. Takes a 3. That shot is off.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Doncic. The shot's good. He's got 13.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here.
It's a real risk in any matter of investigation.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Washington making a change here. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wizards leading by 19. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 17.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
The shot by Iacochonis, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Wade. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Washington Wizards.
To exclude this person or eliminate the person, but in the end, there was no evidence found.
After all the hours searching and the long police investigation into the different theories and neighbourhood speculation, we're left with the possibility that when William went missing, he wasn't lost. He was taken, snatched by a monster.
With a commanding 22-point lead going into the break.
Los Angeles.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So it's the Lakers now. Doncic outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Wiggins looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. This is a 3. Lakers trail by 20. Doncic outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Hachimura. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
A good look from Doncic. Thompson pulls it in.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The kick out to Wiggins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
They set the pick. Pass to Thibault. Powell. And it's Washington on the break. The 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Outside Thibault. And here's Doncic. Looking to end the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get 1 rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, this guy is giving all his energy on every possession. Those are just hustle points from Bam. He got the board and he converted it into 2 points.
Counted from distance.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Wiggins outside. Up and over Doncic. And again, it's Washington.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Powell. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Around the world, and I certainly know that that's now one of the elements in the Madeleine McCann case.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And the Wizards call time here.
DC family, let's welcome your Wizards youth band.
And the Wizards call time here.
Get your nigga Luka back.
So quiet, so peaceful, such nice neighbours. such a lovely village atmosphere. Surely no one
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
What energy on the drive from Doncic, charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Here's Wade. Over flag. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Here's Wade.
Wrong person.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Lex, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
You know, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay. Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Adebayo from long range. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
But it's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Drummond grabs the miss. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Flag. Back to Doncic. Puts the move on. And Doncic hammers it home. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
No type of block.
Here's Wade. Adebayo sets a screen. Little turnaround. Wade misses.
Late.
So it's the Lakers now. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Third team foul.
And the second free throw is good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Wade. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
The police had an obligation, a sacred duty, if you like, right at the beginning, to ferociously look for the missing person.
I think it took so long for the police to start considering that the little girl had disappeared through nasty means.